Should be live now. Hopefully. There we go. Sorted. Canada, whichever one that is. Oh, Monaco, yes, it was a crazy race. As it always is at Monaco. Have you got your audio included?
There we go. Audio now included.
Right.
Do I need to
What are you doing
make
here,
the
Swiss?
party private?
Okay, go normal then. Right. That's all good.
Aye, Swizz, no worries.
Have a good race.
Good luck.
Bye, Swiss. Oh dear.
Right then. So we were saying Monaco, 3 drivers finished out of, what was it, about 10 or something started?
Something like that. Yeah, I missed last weekend's stream, so I'm not 100%.
Selective missing, eh? Monaco, I'll miss Monaco. I did, I think, this year.
No,
for my
I have
Sunday
my
league.
kid every second weekend, so I miss certain races.
I see. Well, family first, that's fair enough.
Yeah, it's good to have you on board.
It's
really
a pleasure.
Saving my bacon.
Who else usually commentates then?
Well, this is only my second time streaming it, so last time I did it, I had Iggy Lewis.
Oh,
But
no
he's-
worries filling the airspace there then. He can talk the ears off a donkey, can
yeah,
probably like me on.
He's apparently going to a party today, but he's on his Xbox at the moment, so...
Maybe it's an Xbox party, but
Oh, that was terrible.
I've checked he's going to be there on Sunday, so be nice to have him back. He's doing well in our Sunday league. But yeah, so essentially how far we are from race start now then? 5 minutes, is it? Or we're closer than that?
Looks like we're... I don't know if this countdown is for real, but apparently we're going.
Okay. So full qualifying as well. This is
Yeah,
really
full
interesting. Good that there's
2.5
17
hours.
drivers though. So that means that is it
Well,
going to be
15,
two that
'cause
lose
we
out in
take us
Q1?
out. We don't go out on track.
Yes, oh, of course, I see. Right, so essentially this first session is just practice really, isn't it then?
Yeah.
Because we're going to be
They
the cars
just
that
need to
go
get the
out.
timing in. See what they can do.
Oh, I'm so tempted to go out. I know I won't though, don't worry. It feels pretty unnatural to see all this stuff, the screen and everything.
If you go out and set a
not be
lap,
bothered.
it's going to be on my back.
Yeah, no, I won't do it, don't worry. I was tempted. So then, looking at the league, I'd say Protrix, obviously Kehoe and Jack are the drivers to watch for me. Protrix didn't start the league by the looks of it, but he's certainly in it now with a race win. Is it 3 or 4 different race winners? Always healthy.
I think that's right for this one. I'm not sure.
It's definitely 3. I think it might be 4 though as well, from what I saw.
Well,
I can pull the table up at some point.
You've done more research than me.
Well, I looked at the table you sent me, probably for about 5 minutes. Yeah, I could see that they're a little bit out. Like 18th position is in 5th or something. No, not like that extreme. Anyway, it looks competitive and good to see nearly a full grid, 17 drivers.
Who's gonna be the first on track?
Do we retire or
no? Just press X. Go into your timing screen.
Okay, and then go to live screen. Yeah.
Just wait.
It's your feed that obviously the video follows.
Yeah. In the race, if I'm concentrating on a battle and you see another one,
I'll let you know. Yeah,
looking
sure.
like it's something like that. 7
So
people.
first
Hello,
out,
viewers.
I was looking forward to saying this. First out on track, it's your mum.
Wow, he's always
Brilliant.
first on track, no matter what race it is.
Looks like he's ghosting there at the moment. Is he? What's he doing there? Is that just my reception, or
No, he is
he actually a
ghosting.
ghost for you?
He is a ghost car at the moment.
It's a little strange.
There we go.
Oh, here he comes.
He's only person on track, so. Oh, the race weather. Let's have a look.
Oh, weather.
Wet at the end of quali, and it's a full wet race. Which it's going to be
Full
wets in
wet.
the race for the whole race.
Oh my word.
This is going to be.
That's probably why
this
people
is
aren't
gonna
out
be
on
good.
track right now, because they've got their head in their hands, tying the noose. Personally, I don't mind that, because it slows up the people with less traction than me, and it does even the playing field. It does feel very slow though in full wet conditions. I don't know how you feel about that, Scott.
Yeah. I hate inters.
You
I
hate
the
the
wet weather. If it's not dry, I don't want to race.
Well, we've got our first sector coming up. 21.9.
That could be good. I don't know.
We're looking for 112s, I presume.
Right.
Well, we get a free look, don't we? Because no one's going out. It's just me and you. That was
Oh, the flash of lightning.
pretty Kirby.
It's gonna start raining.
It started raining already. Wow.
There's a possibility of it. We just
had.
had a flash of lightning across the screen.
Wow. Protrix has left.
Oh, he's not going to be able to get back in then. That's unfortunate.
Oh, that's a shame. One of my drivers to watch. Maybe the full wet was enough to see him off. I don't know. It seems like a pretty rounded driver to me.
He's most likely just lagged out. It's not a very good connection at the moment.
1:14.0. That could be good if the rain starts to come.
What's Forrest doing?
I've got to imagine that we're going to see some 13s. So
yeah.
You think it's your mum?
It's your dad.
You think your mum's going to carry on and do another sector?
He could do, but it's your dad is on a lap at the moment, and he's going quicker.
There's a driver called It's Your Daddy. I love you.
Yeah,
Daddy.
there's It's Your Mum and It's Your Dad.
Wow.
Keo's second.
Just
So
had an
what's Dad
invite from
doing?
Corey. Well, let me just let him know I'm commentating.
Alright.
Right. Okay, so
It's Your Dad goes fourth. They're all in the 14s at the moment.
Okay, let's have a little look through the grid. Oh, we've got Jack out on track. No, it's just in it.
He can definitely win this.
Is it wet already? I think. Do I see rain?
It does look like, yep, it's raining.
Perhaps that's why we're not going to see 113s. Here comes Kehoe for the last Champions Wall. Oh, he's straight in the pits. So he hasn't registered a lap.
What, Keogh? He's gone third.
Yeah.
He has done a lap.
Oh, he has done a lap already. Sorry, I take
Yeah.
that back. Oh, I was just looking at his next one. 22-1.
Forrester got that all wrong. And he made a Renault crash.
Oh dear.
Shags had to retire. Got that on stream. I don't think that was fully Forrester's fault. He hit the wall of champions.
Typical, I'm getting a flurry of messages right now.
Hammer goes 6th. Where's Xbox? He's in 7th at the moment. Let's see what he's doing. Is he setting a lap? I very much doubt it.
Yeah, the rain's definitely there now.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can get...
It's not quite Inters, but...
So that first lap from It's Your Mum, that was the lap to get out, to be out early. Oh, I keep forgetting it's irrelevant. It doesn't matter, does it? But
no, it doesn't particularly matter
still good.
In this one, but... Yeah, it's raining. Definitely. Well then. Yes, the track might be empty, but I'm not allowed to go out. I'm not allowed, Jeff. So Venom's still
Swizz
setting
going to have a run? Oh no, he's just coming in. Who have we got on a lap?
Well, it's showing Venom's on a lap, but I don't know if he's going to bring it into the pits. Most likely will bring it into the pits by the looks of it. They're not competitive anymore.
25.6. I mean, that's 3 seconds down, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, straight in the pits.
So, yeah, straight in, yeah.
Forrester.
It's a nice little line going into the pits where you can brake fully on that line. Well, if you've got brakes like mine with 100%, and give yourself about a metre before the pit limiter in it. Just obviously you're going to make a little bit of time when you can get a pinpoint like that.
Yeah.
But those sort of things change in the wet. Everyone's got a blank canvas. So do people do much practice? Do they spread to wet practice?
Well, we did a practice the other day where we had a Inters race, but there is a lot of practice that goes on each week for each track, to be fair.
That knowledge is going to be handy if you've done Inters, because it's going to be Inters quali, and I think grid slots are going to be pretty important
Definitely.
with the wet race and start. Oh wow.
So first person we've got on an Inters lap is Senna, who has invalidated his lap.
That's a shame.
On a lap then. The 25.0 first sector. Would be a miracle if he could get his pole now.
Currently we are sitting 12th and 13th.
Yeah.
With Mustafa, if we retire, we'll go below him, I hope. Because he died in the wall, didn't he?
Yes. So we'll both be through to the next round. So when it comes to the start of the race, we have to wait till everyone behind us goes past us before we pause it and retire.
Okay, so would that involve just sitting on the grid and pressing start so we're invisible? Right.
No, basically, when the lights go out, just don't have your controller in your hand at all. We'll ghost automatically. The cars behind us will be able to go straight through us. Then we count to 3, pause it, then retire.
Okay, yeah. Alright then, let's see. 7 minutes left. A few people have retired. And we've got an Inters runner though, it's Senna.
Yeah, we've got Senna, we've got Soldier Jan. Soldier Jan's done a 24.1 on the Inters.
Well, it's going to get him above us, which is good.
Yeah.
Any time right now is a good time.
We haven't got Pro Tricks to worry about because he's already lagged out.
Yeah, I'm a bit gutted. He's a good racer, actually. I enjoyed racing with him briefly when I did.
Hellishly quick.
Yeah. He's a bloody good footballer as well.
Yeah. I have to race him on Tuesday now. Well, I say race him, he pulls off into the distance and I trundle on behind.
So we've got
Keo, not on a lap, not on a lap, not on a lap. Swizz is on a lap. No, he isn't. He invalidated. Great. Here we go. Senna is on a lap.
Let's have a look at some of the straight line speeds that we've got here. So the Haas, always good in a straight line. With Senna, that's 6th quickest. 212. Soldier down at 11th, but I suspect that's because he didn't do a lap on the dries, did he? He's just on the Inters.
Yeah.
KO, you've got to expect a bit more of. He's only 12th quickest, but it's probably similar. I think he's now starting an intermediate lap. So this is going to give us a pointer into the next quali session. See if he can get ahead of Senna's, what was it? 1:23.4.
Wow. Don't hit that wall, Senna, it's not good for you. Right, it's a Senna's
25.1 first sector.
Wow. Who's
that? That's KO.
Right.
It's not great. We've got a 25.0 for Soldier Jan and 24.8 for Senna.
Well, most of these guys racing are no assists today as well.
Wow, respect. 26.5 second sector, that is better. That puts him on a par with Senna's. See how he takes on the Champions Wall. Is he actually going to register a lap? Might as well get the practice in. Nice line through Champions there. Easy on the power.
23.6.
23.6.
Slightly slower than Senna.
Lost a little. Yeah. Quicker than Soldier Jan.
We got? Hammer is invalidated again.
So it sounds like it'll be quicker to name the drivers that don't use the no assists. Do you know who that is? Because they could really come into play. No, they have assists.
Yeah, the ones that have assists. Posglads. Shag, obviously he's retired. Dragoon. I think Jan runs assists. And I'm not sure. I'm not sure about the others.
So by that deduction, then Posglad, could be in an interesting situation.
Yeah.
He's 5th quickest,
Definitely.
and the rain may well come to him. Bear with me, I'm just going to pop to the little boys' room.
Oh, that's fine. Right, so what we got? There's your dad on a lap. 25.3 first sector. Ooh, it's a bit slow, but just about getting the laps in. Ugh. 24.5. Hammy, you need to stop invalidating. Dragoon goes 12th, which is good. Which means the only people not to go through to Q2 will be Shag and Protrix due to him lagging out. Hammer's gone sick. Stay sick, whichever one. Right, so we've got it's your mum, Jack, Keo, it's your dad, Posglad, Hammer, Xbox, Wiz, Venoms, Senna, Jan, Dragoon, Forrester, obviously us two, and then Shag and Pro. I can't really see anyone else getting any higher up the order.
Right, I'm back. Practice is nearly over now, essentially. That's what this round is.
Yeah.
Do we need to retire, or do we just let it time out?
No, just let it time out and it will retire us.
Sure. Okay, we're approaching the final corner.
What's Keo got for us?
24.7, so first sector 23.6.
Oh. Wow. I wonder what the next session is going to hold for us. Well, it shows us drying up for qualifying.
Strange, isn't it? I think that's a good thing, really, that the game does, where the weather isn't 100% accurate.
Well, to be fair, it doesn't look like it's raining as much out there now.
Ah, so actually what that was just the weather for the first session.
Yeah.
I see. Alright, so yeah, dry for the next one then. So the interpace isn't such a big deal at the moment.
No. Well, I'm hoping it goes to full wets for Q3. Everyone blows up into the first corner of the race and we finish with about 5 drivers.
So you don't lose too many points.
I don't race in this one. I only race in Sunday and Tuesday. I don't have the patience at the moment for too many 100% races in a week.
I can imagine.
Yeah, it's all fun though. All fun and games. Hammer's setting enough. Well then.
I'm unable to look at any other driver at the moment.
Oh, that's fine. It's just the Formula One way. I've got the epileptic part of the thing at the moment, so just got to. There's possibly a driver that hasn't retired.
It's your dad.
Yeah, it'll fix itself eventually.
There we
There we go. Excellent. Tough Mudder UK is live now. Just got a notification. Why not?
So that early lap then was the key.
Yeah.
Going out as soon as possible.
Those in the 114s really timed coming out of the pits at the right time.
Well, that's a bummer for Mustafa. He's effectively been knocked out, hasn't he?
He has.
That's harsh.
It's not very nice, but in the long run, he has got a better shot of coming higher up in the race. Put the hardest
Try and
set of
stay out
tyres
of the
on
trouble. Yeah.
and outrun everyone else.
Keep his nose clean, just avoid all the trouble.
Right. Is It's Your Mum going to be first on track again? No. Venom's is.
No.
Wow. Okay.
So if you let me know who you follow. Oh, he's not.
No,
Somebody
there's a
else is
Haas.
out front. That's a Haas.
Wow.
Let me know who you're following, yeah? So I can talk relevantly to the stream.
Right, I'm on board with
So who are you in
Senna
with?
as he is first out on track.
Okay. I am also with you.
Right. Wonder if we're going to have a racing qualifier. Oh no, it's slowing down. That's a shame. You always want to see people racing quali.
No, you don't.
What are you on about? It's more fun. Race
I
around
tried
the track
to-
to set the fastest
I
lap.
tried to give my teammate slipstream at Germany on Sunday, and I probably ended up holding him up. It's so tricky. When you're on the edge, you don't want any distractions, really. Even cars getting out of the way can put you off.
Yeah. I might come and show my face around one Sunday again.
Yeah, we have done Spain already, though.
It's a shame, but that's alright. I came second in performance in this league.
Right, our first competitive lap then, Senna. It's a nice apex there, in quite tight. Maybe could have let the car run out a little bit more to retain a bit more pace, but it's clean. Oh, he's attacked that curb and that one.
And he's
That
invalidated.
looked pretty quick.
He's invalidated.
Oh, he's
He
invalidated.
cut the corner.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah,
who's
fair enough. I
next?
think it was the first one. It's your dad behind. Well, there's a row of cars here. This is
Right, It's Your Mum has done a
exciting, to say the least.
22-0 first sector on the super softs.
okay. Who are we following?
It's Your Mum.
Okay, I'm in. Ooh, I had to hesitate on the throttle there. That's carefully watched though. Going for the super softs, not the ultras.
Which is a bit of a weird one, seeing as though we're having a wet race. Unless that
That
has
is true, yeah.
changed.
It might
No,
just
we've
be a
still- we've still
practice
got
and he's
wet
just
race.
using the tyres that he's got.
Well, yeah, there is that as well. It's a shame
Yeah,
to have a
Jim,
wet race, but
approaching
I don't like
Champions
it.
Wall. Ooh, bit bouncy. Are we going to see the first 113?
No.
Not quite.
I think
That's
if
slower
there's
tyre.
anyone that's going to go into
Quite
the
performing.
13s, it's going to be Jack. Or even Senna.
21.3 first sector from Senna this time. Out in his second ultra lap. Oh, a little bit of lag there.
Yeah, if you see too much lag,
Oh,
can
I see.
you record it?
Well, that was very brief, but yep, sure.
Yeah.
Nice apex in the hairpin. This could be good. So a 21.3 and a 23.2. Fourth quickest in a straight line with 212 mile an hour. Looked like a good Champions Wall there.
Exit there.
This surely a 13. It's a 12.
Oh, 13
nearly
dead.
12.
Wow.
Brilliant, Senna.
Wow, Soldian goes second, 2 tenths behind him. They're all in the 13s.
Those times beginning to tumble now.
It's Your Mum has done a 1 minute 13.8 on the harder tyre. So he is with them.
Second laps though for all of them, isn't it? I think so. They're not that well, rightly so. They're not concerned with tyre wear because of the wet start to the race. So these tyres going in the bin after their quali runs.
We got. What's Xbox doing?
I'm on Xbox too much. Fourth quickest with 2:14. 14.5. Perhaps I think mistake in the last sector with a 28.8.
Yes. Right, what we got? Swiss.
Yeah.
What are you doing? 21.7.
And the middle 23.9.
Yeah.
I think we've got some retired drivers already.
Really?
Well, it says it's the finish flag on some of them. Maybe I'm misreading that, or maybe the game is. I haven't seen a retired driver actually there. I think that's probably rubbish.
Jack's on a lap. 21.2 first sector, 23.8 second sector. Coming down what should be the back straight, even though it's not the back straight.
Well, a little bit ahead. Oh, saved it out.
Lost it. Wow.
Like a mule. That's a good save. That would have ended many people's quali. That slips in with a 14.4, but that's a 29.3 final sector.
I think he's definitely got more than that.
Oh, I agree. Yeah. Well, he had to full-on brake, really, didn't he?
Yeah.
So we're looking
has
for
done
the
a 21.4 first. Yeah, top 10.
We're in with Keogh, are we?
Yep, we're on with Keogh. He's done a 23.5 second sector.
It's like 212 mile an hour now is mid-range pace. You've got a few drivers with that sort of speed trap.
Yeah. Come on, Keogh.
Bit bouncy, but that looked quick. Yes, this is going to be a 13. 13.5.
Well then.
Decent. Done the job. Goes fourth.
So we've got Positively Sad. Pos Glad. Yep. 23.4 second sector.
He's my pick for assist quickness in the rain.
Yes, I that's the reason why I struggle in the rain, because I've taken my assists off again. I keep differing between them, and I just don't like driving with assists.
I think KO's gone again here. 21.3.
Pos in 6th.
23.6. I think that's quicker than he has done.
That's slower. Second sector. He had a faster first than his original.
I take it back.
But he's a 10th down in the second.
Just a 10th though.
No, he invalidated at 24 seconds.
I see. Would have been a 14.2. Would have been a. Would that have been a slight improvement?
Where is he? Where are you, Keogh?
13.5. No.
Yeah.
No.
He's
off the pace with that one. Lucky to still have the car under him after that contact.
Why are you back on track, Senna? There's no point.
Well, he doesn't have to save the tyres, does he? It's all about practice, really.
Well,
I can see why. 6 minutes, you know, you want to sit there in the garage and watch other drivers, or do you want to keep your hands warm?
Yeah. Right. Pick a driver that you want to be on board with. I need to pop off for 2 minutes, just have a quick smoke, and then I'll be back.
Let's go with Emmons then. Pure Emmons.
Right. I'll be 2 minutes.
Thank you. Currently in 7th. 211 on the speed trap. He's probably running a little bit more wing. Ferrari gets out of the way nice. See if he can improve on that speed trap. Like a pretty steady exit, just keeping the tyres fine. That is a decent Champions Wall. It's the first corner. It's a nice clipped apex there. Running out a little wider. It's good power. And 3 now. Looks good. Dodge that first curb nicely. Needs to just kiss this one as well. 21.4. It's competitive. His nose clean there nicely as well. .23.4. See if that speed trap gets up a little. Crucial Champions Wall now. Ooh, had to hesitate on a little bit on the throttle, but it looks decent. 13.7, it is decent. And the 212 slightly quicker on that speed trap. So slight improvement for 13.7. It doesn't get him higher up the grid, but again, not absolutely crucial at this stage. 21.5. Ooh, that is close to the wall. Well, that'll be straight into the pits. Just under 3 minutes left in the session now. Not an awful lot happening out on track. Time-wise, anyway.
What we got? What's Venom?
Okay, I think Venom's... Oh, he's going again. I'm surprised he's going again. He must have kept some fuel in the car. This is now his third hot lap.
They don't need to save these tyres, do they?
That is true. I think you're going to lose a little bit of raw pace just through being at the fourth lap. Oh, that looked a little bit too curvy, that one.
I'm very surprised that Senna is still on top. Who's retired?
Swizz has. He's in 11th.
He's binned it. Looks
Ah,
like
he
first
got retired.
corner. He's crashed
Fair
it.
enough. It's a shame they don't actually say that, really, isn't it? Rather than retired.
Yeah. That is a shame.
Swizz has binned it in the wall. That's the sort of comment I want from Jeff. Brilliant. Swizz has been... nothing against you, Swizz. But he'll get to pit fresh tyres, but normally that would matter. But obviously with the wet start, it's not going to matter. So it's 11th place for Swizz. Unless another driver can go quicker.
Who's below Swizz?
Another
We've got
13.6, very slight improvement from Venoms. Goes 8th, so he's actually been overtaken. See that?
Right.
It's your dad with purple first sector. Soldier Jan with the second sector, and third sector it's your mum, but yet they're not in the top two.
Wow.
Senna and Jack
It
have
is a
just kept it more
surprise.
consistent. That's odd that the quickest time doesn't have one of the quickest sectors.
Yeah.
Some of the, I think that the turn 3 and the final turn, you can lose and gain so much time that if you get those two right, then that's why that sort of happened. Venom's going off the track. Did he get on the grass there? That's a little odd.
Wow. He must have done.
Who are you on board with?
Me, at the moment, I've just flicked onto Dragoon. He's done a 21.7 first sector. He's
Okay.
not got as much
currently
pace
in
in
12th.
this as what he's had the past couple of races. He keeps hitting that
Ooh,
wall.
That's the wall. And is he retired? It's flicked on to another car for me.
Yeah.
And with It's Your Mum. Oh, it's because we've retired, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Right, is Dragoon gonna improve? No, he stays 12th. Is It's Your Mum gonna improve? No, he's going slowly.
I don't think so, no, yeah, that's an
Wow.
aborted lap.
There we go.
So we
then.
lose Swizz, Dragoon, Hammer,
So
just those three.
Senna first, Jack second, Jan third, Dad fourth, Mum fifth. So Mum and Dad are just as close as each other.
They're together, which
Yeah,
is good.
Which is good. And they should never be apart. Keo sixth.
It's a
Pos
shame they're not
seventh,
teammates, really.
Venom seventh. Venom's 8th, Forrester 9th, Xbox 10th, going into Q3. Q3.
You... What? No, that's wrong.
Well, I don't know what Q
Q3.
is in fucking... Right, so who's going to be first? Is it going to be It's Your Mum on track first or not?
It looks a little cloudy. Are we aware
Yeah.
of what the weather's going to do?
Unfortunately,
even see that?
we can't see the weather this
Can't
time.
see that. Ooh. Well, it puts a bit of drama in it for us.
Definitely.
There's a car, 2 cars gone out.
There we go. We've got Senna out first.
Sinner out
Jan
first.
out
I guess he's the guy to watch.
Well then,
And on quickest at the moment.
I'll flick it into broadcast cam while he's doing his warm-up lap. They're all on a fresh set of suit ultras as they get given a fresh set of
Lovely
ultras for
sweeping
Q3.
shots.
Basically
Yeah,
a
it
set
looks
of
dry.
tyres that goes in the bin
It is
after
dry,
this
isn't it?
session.
We're
Yeah, it is dry at the moment.
going to have to watch for the flash because we're unaware.
I was quite surprised first time I raced this game, and then it flashed. I got a flash on the screen.
Quite unnerving.
I thought the game was broke. Right, so who have we got on track? We're still on board with Senna. There's quite a few cars out on track right now. But this is the session that matters for these top 10. Let's
Ooh,
go
a little
for
wide there from Senna.
let's go for the 12s in this session, as long as it doesn't rain.
Well, Senna's going to get a clean lap in now, I'm pretty sure.
Well, yeah,
Whether it
unless
starts raining
there's
now or not.
any traffic ahead of him.
Decent apexes.
So he's done
Or
a
did he attack that
21-2.
curb too much?
21-2
I wonder if he
first
attacked
sector.
that curb too much, though.
He's done a 23-2 in the second sector. Obviously he's going to go first because he's the first to cross the line, but...
Yeah, we're definitely looking for mid-12 now.
Definitely.
It's quite cautious, that. I can't help but think it's going to be a 13... A 12-8.
12-8. Who retired?
Well, that's not bad.
That popped up on the screen.
Who's retired?
Venoms has retired from the session.
Okay. Maybe that was another crash then. There
Quite
goes
possibly.
Jack, there's the 12.5.
Yeah. We all knew
Who
it
are we
was
going
coming.
on board with? Should we go with Jack?
I've just flicked on to Dad as he's coming towards the Wall of Champions now.
Ooh.
Very close.
Okay, that is a little cautious. Go second though.
Wow.
At Champions
That's
Wall, you want
right. Who have we got?
you want to try and make it as sort of diagonal as possible. If you're having to turn too much, and it's going to cost you time getting on the throttle and. Oh, that's the wall.
Right, so we've got Xbox.
Oh, he's backed out of it
too
now,
much.
it's your dad.
He's in 5th at the moment. Is he going to do another lap?
Okay, yeah.
It's a lot harder to do this when you don't have the timing screen. Because you don't know who's
Well, let
on
me
the
know
lap.
if I could perhaps, because you can stay on track and I'll have a look next time.
Right.
Xbox gone 5th with a 13.6, I presume.
I don't think that's going to be competitive, to be fair. I think he's going to go down
He's
the
gonna have
order.
to go again.
What we got?
Oh,
We
is
got Posglad
he
on the
retiring?
lap.
Surely not.
Well, he's not allowed to retire on track.
Oh, I
If
see.
he
So
is. He,
it
if
just
he's
looks
going
like
to
he's pressed
retire,
start.
well, someone's retired, definitely.
Senna's retired.
Right. He obviously, he's either crashed or he thinks he's done enough.
I think he's crashed. Yeah, crashed at the end of the second sector. So I'm in the wall as Soldier Jan just went past.
Ah, that is a shame.
So well, no, Senna's first, isn't he still? Or is he not? Oh no, sorry,
no,
second,
Jack
as far as
is. I think
okay, yeah, Jack's
Senna
first
is
with a 12.5.
What we got?
Third,
Senna's third.
third.
On a
Yeah.
yeah.
I'll get there in the end.
Right, what's
Okay,
Posglad
Soldier
doing?
Jan goes 6th,
That's well, that's a decent
and
lap.
that's that's a 13.5, isn't it? Let me look. I'll look.
All right. What's positively glad doing?
It's a 13.586.
He's gone
I guess was
6th.
good. Okay, so let's have a little look at KO.
Oh, he's missed that
He's
first corner.
27.5. Oh no, let's 22.0, 27.5. He's had a bad second sector. as
Yeah,
KO.
he's gone into the pits.
Let's see what Posglad can do then. He's on a 13.4 at the moment. So that's put him up into 6th, in fact.
Yeah.
So he just did that. How
Oh,
about It's Your Mum?
It's
no,
raining. It's
no
raining.
time. It's raining.
There is rain
Ooh.
coming down now.
Jack, it
So-
looks good.
If no,
It's Your
well,
Mum.
Jack.
Where is she?
If Jack is still
Hey.
in first, he's got it, and he is quick in the rain. We found that out on
It's
Thursday.
Your Mum, oh nice. Yet to post a lap. Looks like it's a he, isn't it?
It is a he, yes.
Yeah, sorry. I'm gonna have to stop doing that. So he's a bit slidey on the ultras, but he's got to try and post something. Can't imagine really leaving it this late. It's been the right decision, unfortunately.
No, definitely not.
It's your dad up in
The
second
track
place.
is definitely
Are they
getting
usually
wet.
are they even paced generally, those two, or
What? It's your mum and it's your dad.
are they qualified next to each other earlier on?
They are normally
Yeah.
high up, yeah.
Well, it's your mum who's... She's burnt the cake, I'm afraid. He's burnt the cake.
So I'm sure
The washing
Ben
isn't done.
won't mind you calling him a woman.
His name's Ben.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Well, great name. Unlucky Ben with the time in there. Surely it's not going to be
What's
a
he done?
13.
No, he stayed
No,
ninth.
it's off the pace. These positions are solidified now. I got a race director in. And yeah, let's see what we've got.
There's a Ferrari
What are you
just come
seeing?
out on Supers, but I can't work out who it. Wait. Okay.
It's got to be.
It's your dad has
It's
just
your dad?
come out again on the Ultra Softs, and he spun it.
Might just be.
He
Well,
spun
yeah,
it.
probably not surprising. We're not going to see any time changes here now, I don't think.
I think that'll be the
So-
lack of assists, and he
Jack.
spun it round.
Then
We've
your
got
dad,
It's Your Mum
then
and It's Your
Senna,
Dad on track, and that's it.
KO, Forrester, and Posglad, my man, with the assists. Not bad, sixth. He's in position. If he gets through clear, then he can really use that extra control that the assists provide.
Yeah.
Soldier Jan, seventh. Got a chance. He looked pretty quick. In fact, this top 10, I mean, they all seem to be capable, I think, of probably being in and around third, second or third there. Jack, though, with that sort of 4/10th gap was it Itchy Dad? Let's see, let's just check the time. He's got a 1:12.5, 1:12.7, so 2/10ths, 2.5 tenths. It's pretty decent.
Definitely.
Senna with a
Right.
12.8. KO with 13.2, so there's the gap. That's nearly half a second there from third to fourth.
It's Your Mum is definitely pushing on these ultras. He's trying to keep it out the walls.
I think it's all going to be in vain, really. You just can't carry the speed.
He's the only one out on track at the moment. Everyone else is not bothering. Can't go quicker. It's alright. He went
He's gone
into
to
the pits
bed.
first, so he's done it right.
Is Mum going to watch a programme before bed?
He's
Looks
going
like it.
round again.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. That
God,
was
what are you
contact
doing,
with the wall.
Ben? What are you doing?
All good practice. That's probably what he's thinking right now,
Oh yeah, but I'd go in, stick settings on, come
amongst
back
the
out.
despair. Is there enough time left?
Well, I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah, another thing we can't really see.
no, it's unfortunate, but oh, we've run out of coffee. That means we have to open the Fanta. I've come ready for this race. With it being a full 100% race, I brought myself a 2-litre bottle of Fanta and 4 big bags of cheese puffs.
Sounds wise.
I'm ready. Right, is Ben going to go round for yet another lap? Yep, he is. He's just going round and round.
Getting the practice in.
He's gone to ghost mode. Ah, he's run out of fuel, I think. Yep.
Well, not an awful lot lost.
No. Let's just hope he has a clean race and can fight from his 9th position. I just do hope they take it cleanly into the first corner with all the spray they're going to be kicking up. But he's getting a lot of telly time, is Ben, so he's had the last
He's just trying to
4
please
laps.
the fans, it's true.
It's that Red Bull.
And now he's given up on the track.
Well, it's probably getting to the stage
Fair
where
enough.
the braking is just murder. Worn tyres on a wet track.
With no fuel. Well,
Brilliant.
no one else on track, I suppose. There's no harm.
If you want to cut corners, do it that way. Not that I say cutting corners is a good thing, but he
Do
definitely...
you have corner cutting on strict?
It's on
or-
strict. Yep.
Oh, wow. So there's going to be plenty of pens later then.
Especially full wet race, there is going to be penalties.
I think in the wets it's a little bit more... what is he doing? Surely he should have gone in then. It's going to retire him anyway. Let's pray.
Yeah, but it's just quicker if you cross the line at the end of a session
Oh, I see.
to what
Well,
it is
fair
if
enough.
you... Because to do it when you go in the pits, you have to wait until your car's been pushed in, and then
Well, it
everything
makes
else.
complete sense then. So, there's the grid.
Wow. So we've got
Jack
Jack
takes
in
pole.
pole. Wow. I wasn't surprised. I was very surprised how close the times are. A second between first and 7th. So we've got Jack,
Pretty handy.
it's your dad, Senna, Keogh, Forrester, Paz in 6th, Jan 7th, Xbox 8th, it's your mum 9th, and Venoms, who didn't set a lap because he obviously crashed, in 10th.
And with that, let the drivers pick their strategy. I'm just going to pop to the loo again.
Yeah, it is.
Whoop,
We wait for them to ready up. Oh, I wonder who's going to try and not stop. If there's going to be anyone who's going to want to not stop. Start the race with no fuel, since I'm not racing. So you can do 64 laps on a set of wets. So if you can do 64 laps on a set of wets, you can do the whole race on a set of wets. Surely. We've just got to wait for them to ready up.
Sure, I'm back now, and it looks like we're in the shower.
Yeah.
Do we have to
wonder-
do anything now? Or we just
No, we just wait for them
Nothing,
to
just
ready up
leave it.
and then see what's what. I wonder if anyone
looks,
in this lobby is going to try and do the 0 stop.
surely not. Zero
Well,
stop, 100%.
According to this, you can do 64 laps on a set of wets. Why not
Wow.
just stretch it to the end?
There's probably several reasons, but we'll see.
Well, you know my tragic end to 2013, how I used to drive. I've tried to pull it off a few times.
Yep, now you made it work in Spain on this game with the one stop, and that was brilliant. I think you should just focus on that rather than that's the 13. 4 laps down on 40 lap old tyres, redder than jam.
Redder than Rudolph's nose.
Yeah, shining bright. So who starts the race then?
Either Pos or Shag will start the race, because they'll all be in the same party as each other.
We've lost Senna. We have lost Senna.
That is a shame. He's lagged out. Then
For our third position in a great slot. That is a big shame. So then, what's that? The field's cut down to 14? 13.
Two people have left.
13.
Protrix left in Q1, and now Senna. Which...
Even now, I'm still tempted to race. Obviously, I won't.
Oh, dear.
I'd take it though. Herbie Goes Underwater would be the name of that film. It is absolutely soaking. I mean, if this was real life, there's no umbrella, you'd be sitting in a little mini swimming pool.
Yeah, the cockpit would be full of
now.
water by now. The car wouldn't start, especially if it was a Honda.
I think the new protection device, the Halo, would do no good.
Definitely not.
It's going to be interesting to see. Some drivers are fine with it, others not so in real life, obviously. But that's also going to put a few people off in the future game, 2018. For me, myself, I drive with far chase, so it means diddly squat. But can't imagine, because there's so many people that drive in cockpit.
Oh yeah.
That is maybe going to make them think about that a little.
Well,
obviously you can go
talking
just above,
about the different camera angles, we've got Swizz, who drives on the front wing.
Wow, no, wow.
He won't drive in any other camera's position except for on the front wing. And
that
it looks like we are going
80s simulator sort of style.
Yeah,
That is, I remember
definitely.
the arcade games where you're on the base of the road. But excellent. 15 seconds to go now to the red lights emerge.
I'm so glad I don't have to race this and I'm just streaming it. Because I reckon I'd be in the wall by the end of the first corner. I wouldn't get my braking zone right.
Keep me in touch with who you're actually following.
Yeah. Oh, Shag hasn't got going.
Oh, that is
now.
a strange start. Right, so now we retire.
1, retire. Right, here we
Okay,
go.
let me know who you're in with.
Right, I'm on with the leaders at the moment, making sure they've got away properly.
Jack struggling for grip.
Just quickly flicking down the field, making sure there's no incidents at the back. Oh, Xbox hit the wall, but looks like he's fine.
He survived.
And this is hard to do. Right.
Oh, we've got Pure Venoms alongside Soldier Jan for 8th position. Ooh! That was close.
It's
Soldier
hard.
Jan's run long wide. Better than connecting. Cool, that is a... Who you on with?
Right, I've flicked over to the front and we've got Dragoon with Swizz and Xbox for 5th, 6th and 7th.
So that's a good start from Dragoon.
That is. He's made up a couple of positions already.
Catching Swizz there.
Is that because of people dancing around in front of him?
Oh, Swizz. He's bounced off the curb there, lost a bit of time, surely got a warning. Oh, he's lost a lot of time there, dropping.
Yeah.
Might even drop 3 places, it's 2 at the moment. And he brakes nicely. He slots back in, so damage control there from Swizz. Richard Dowd looks like he's had a bit of a moment.
Wow, Jack's made a lead already. He's already a second in front of Keogh. Wow, okay. Yeah, I knew he was quick in the rain. I wasn't expecting him to be this quick, but
He's had a little bit of a moment, whereas KO took that okay.
what we got? Dragoon 5th, Swizz in 6th, chasing. Oh, who's this behind Swizz? Xbox is wanting to make a move. Oh, we've got a train behind Swizz. Right. Okay.
Who are we on board with?
I'm just flicking around everyone at the moment. Xbox, what you doing? That's Swizz's car. Yes.
Can we go from It's Your Mum? Because
It's Your
right
Mum.
in the mix there's
Yep.
3 cars right together in front. Venom looking up the inside, he's got the pace. Oh, a little bit of contact. And a bit of front wing gone there and into the pits
It's
for a Red Bull.
Xbox, I think it was.
Xbox. It was Xbox, it's the Toro Rosso.
Yeah. So, Mum has got past Swizz now for 7th place.
Swizz is fighting back now. Oh, It's Your Mum contacts the wall, side of the tyres though, so that shouldn't be any damage.
No, when you
Yeah,
do a
front
little
wing's
kiss like
fine.
that, you get away with it, don't you?
Doesn't sound like you will in the new game though, which is going to be interesting.
No, I am
Wayne
looking
now over the
forward
back
to
of
that.
Swizz.
Yeah,
Venom's
it's hard when
right
everyone's
behind
battling.
Dragoon.
Yeah, I'm on that. I've just flicked onto that one. Dragoon's hit the
Ooh,
wall.
Dragoon
Venom's has got the place.
Has hit
Ben's
the
got-
wall, I think.
It's Your Mum's got past him as well. And, well,
No damage for Dragoon, I don't think. Yeah, he's got away with that again. Oh,
it's hard on which fucking person to look at.
there's
at
a
the
lot of
moment.
action. Well, I'm
Dragoon's
on
wing
with
looks
It's Your
fine.
Mum. Venom's looks quick in a straight line, although, yeah, sensible from It's Your Mum.
Yeah. Well, even though it's equal cars, it's the difference on equal with
It's
every
his style,
car.
isn't it?
Right,
Yeah.
the Williams, it's always the quickest in a straight line. No matter who you've got behind the wheel of it.
Well, the
Red
McLaren
Bull's
and
all-
Haas, I've actually got to first in speed traps.
Wow.
So you say always, I wouldn't say always, but fair enough. Williams is quick in a straight line.
Oh, keep that Red Bull out of the wall.
Little wiggle. Yeah,
Right,
good
so
decision to back
we've
out
got-
there.
Hammer and Dragoon
In the
just
traction.
behind these guys. Giving it a nice little battle.
And Swizz just on the back of that, if anything happens. Just,
What Swizz
how's
is
my
in
man
the position where
Posglad
he
getting on?
needs to
Oh
be.
dear.
He's just
He's
waiting to pants.
11th.
Where's positively sad?
A long race, fella. Soldier Jan down in 12th.
Jan
Xbox
must have
too
made
much,
a
still
pit stop.
struggling. Yeah, probably a bit of damage.
He's cutting those corners nicely as well. Is that Jan? Is Bomber Jan?
So Kia
Um,
is staying with Jack.
So we've got
Still
Xbox
in
in
sight.
13th.
Completely going off the radar.
No,
Your dad can still see KO. I mean, it's a gap, but things can happen, especially conditions like
3.5
this.
second gap. Yeah.
Forrester in 4th. Venom's made a bit of a gap now to It's Your Mum, yes. Yeah, the field's starting to spread out a little bit now.
Yeah, but it does look like we have a battle
Ooh.
behind Dragoon.
Swizz, yeah,
And Swizz.
I'm on. Good sensible driving there from Swizz. Keep not pushing too hard there, you keep the traction down. Excuse
Right.
me.
I wonder if Swizz has gone for what he went for in the Thursday practice.
What, less downforce?
He noticed it was going to be a wet race, so he put his wet setup on. Everyone else is going to have a dry setup on, Swizz is, if he's done the same thing, noticed it's a wet race, he's going to have his wet setup on. He's going to have more downforce.
Dragoon's gone wide. Surely this is a chance now for Swizz. He's not wanting the slipstream at the moment. I would personally would have taken a bit more there. Here we go though.
No, he's going to have
Dragoon,
to pull out of it.
Holding that line, yeah. Maybe he hasn't got too much straight line. Yeah, it's the wet setup, isn't it? Obviously.
Yeah. Here
Gets
we go.
better traction. Oh. Dragoon had a little bit more wiggle there.
Well, let's hope Swizz can get away from this now and go up to catch Hammer.
He's getting good traction. Just pulled a couple of tenths in one corner there.
Yeah. Well, it's no traction control, no ABS on Swizz's car.
Yeah. So, yeah. 6th lap now and things are starting to settle down a bit more. Let's see if we can find any battles.
Shag's on his own. Poz is on his own.
In 9th. Not bad. Poz now coming up to It's Your Mum. What is It's Your Mum doing back there? Oh,
he must have pitted again.
That a pit stop?
He must have had a damaged wing because he was up in 8th. Right. So that'll be a battle
move
soon.
2nd place. It's Your Dad has gone past KO.
Or is Keo going to come back at him?
Not on this corner, I don't think.
No, that's unfortunate.
This is good though. Jack might be getting away here. You're probably right about that. Let's see what your dad can do.
He's got 5.5 seconds.
Looks good there.
Oh, bit of a slide there from Itchy Dad. He's on the limit. Nah, he is pulling away from Keo slightly as well. Just on waiting on people getting into that groove, so they can start fighting their way back.
That's a corner cut. That is from It's Your Dad. He's lost some traction being on the. Oh, he's moved across.
Lagging.
Oh, there's some lag going on there.
Yeah, I've got that on stream now. There is a bit of lag.
Gone wide. This is going to be interesting. Now, will Keo take more slipstream than Swizz did?
Well, it's the hardest thing to do if the car ahead of you is lagging.
Yes, true.
You don't want to get too close to them.
It's game over
just
then.
In case. It's the worst thing you can have is a bit of lag. But it was only a little bit, and he hasn't done it since. Touch wood.
He's pulling away a little bit now. And there's the Williams in front, still in sight. So
yeah, we've got Forrester catching onto the back of these in 4th. Just go up the field, see if there's anyone battling.
No, the rest of the field is now they're forming some natural gaps. Oh, Forrester.
Oh, no. He was in 4th on his own, catching them. I'll stay on board here, see if I can. Well, there is a lot of that going around in every race. I'll stay on board with Poz, see if we can see his car.
Must be in the Sector 1, I believe.
Right, we've got yellow flags here. Where are we? It must have been. Yeah, it was that Sector 1 part. But there was no car
at
when
the end
Poz
of
went
Sector
past.
1.
That's what it looks like. But no doubt there'll be a recording for me to look at.
Perhaps not if he's just lost it. I mean, I have a hard enough time with full traction in the wet round there. Your back end goes all over the place. So
what we got? Even with It's Your Dad in seconds, the gap is getting bigger. It's 6.5 seconds now. It's a second a lap Jack is pulling.
Looks like he's got the pace right now.
Keogh
That's
isn't
a little
actually
seed.
there. Keogh isn't exactly falling behind Dad either.
Oh, you're going to do a little penalty rundown for you right now. So at the moment,
Right.
it looks like on lap 1, Swizz managed to get a 3-second time penalty. So with 70 laps, that's not going to be promising. Hammer, 3 seconds, both for corner cutting. And let's
Wow.
see, there were some collisions on lap 1, some warnings. Stop and go for Must Have a Shag. Wow, that's going to hurt you. But he's still in
Yeah.
9th. And Venom's got 3 seconds. And let's see, Swizz, another one, so he's on 6 seconds. That was on lap 3.
Right.
Oh, this is a long list. It's Your Mum, 3 seconds. Soldier, 3 seconds. It's Your Dad, 3 seconds. Forrester, 3.
It's Your Mum
And
has
Forrester,
taken
another 3.
has overtaken Shag for 8th.
Fight way back through the field again. Oh, there's a big error there in the Ferrari. It's Your Dad. That must be damage. Just on the home straight, he lost the back end and slammed into the wall. Can't actually see any damage. I'm just going to go on board with him.
No, his wings.
So
his
it just
wing
lost
looks all
pace.
intact.
Wow, that was a heavy hit. I just popped on board with KO. That's going to unsettle It's Your Dad a little bit now. He needs to try and get some rhythm back.
Yeah, his wings definitely intact.
I
Must
thought
have been a
it was
close
game
one.
over. I thought it was game over. It must have been the
Well,
side of the tyres again.
The thing is, it must have been a really, really close one because we are running simulation damage as well.
Wow.
Yeah. But I have noticed with simulation damage, it has different effects on different tracks.
Let's see. So,
Right.
towards the end of lap 10. And we've got a battle for second, which I think is going to carry on as long as they can keep the cars on the road. Oh, he's gone
Keogh
into the
has
pits, so mate,
he must have damage that we can't see.
we can't see. Yeah,
Right,
I'd
so
imagine
I'll
so.
stay on board with him, see what he's doing. If you want to find a battle.
Well, the animation says no front wing change.
No,
It
but
was
is,
just
he,
fresh
is he going
tyres.
to glitch backwards? Yeah, he's
We'll soon
glitched backwards.
see.
He's had a front wing.
Yeah. Right,
Right.
that answers that then.
As long as he doesn't get any more damage to his front wing, he could technically go to the end from here.
You say 64 laps, did you?
64 laps is the maximum one set of tyres can go.
Well, he's come out in 5th place, which isn't a disaster.
No, he's just ahead of Swizz.
And with a car in front to chase as well, he's come a bit wide there though. Oh, that's slidey and grassy and
Ooh, we have a
not what he
battle
wanted.
coming up. We've got Shag versus Jan for 10th. And they're both catching a Mercedes as well of Posglad. So we're going to have a freeway battle for 9th shortly.
I'm on with Jan at the moment. I think it's probably the place to be.
Yeah.
Been making some time back now, getting in a rhythm.
The gap between first and second is now nearly, well, it's 9 seconds between first and second now.
Jack may have left the building.
Definitely. Right, what have we got?
So we've got some slipstream here for Jan.
This is
on
definitely
Shag.
the closest battle.
This is the pass. This is the pass. Oh, contact, I think, there. Either that or Jan backed off. It was a bit strange.
That was a bit strange. Unless he's just
Didn't actually.
taking it carefully. Doesn't want to damage what he doesn't have to. He's hit the grass a bit there.
That's okay though. Not too bad. Just trying to get the angles right. Feeding it out to the end of the track.
So we've got Shag
It looked like there
trying
was.
to hold on to 10th in the car that he despises. Well, everyone despises
Like
the
the banana,
banana
no?
car. No one likes
Really?
the banana car. I
Find
hate
it.
Well,
Oh,
I think it's
Mercedes, I don't
good.
like.
I don't like the Mercedes either. The banana car is good in its cornering, but it's its straight line speed I don't like.
I see.
Right, this battle's still
Well,
going
Jan,
on.
Perhaps he's got a bit of damage from what seemed to be a contact. The cars didn't actually touch on my screen,
No,
but not.
he
Did seem to
might
drop
have
back a little bit
a
there.
little bit of end plate damage.
He's having a little look up the inside. Shag's leaving him room. That's good driving. Okay, now Shirley, he's staying out of the slipstream, and he's still going past. Wow, look at that.
Wow.
Maybe Shag has let him pass there, maybe?
I doubt it. It's Shag. He wouldn't do that. It's
Perhaps he missed a gear
But then
change
again,
or something then.
that. No matter how bad the Honda is in real life, in this game, it's one of the best cars.
I agree, yeah.
So that could be another reason why he just flew past. Yeah, but
Like Shag had missed a gear or something.
quite possibly. Right, who we got? What we got?
Jack now completed the 13th lap. What is the gap? 8.
Wow.
9 seconds. Yep,
Yeah.
9.0.
Come on, Jan,
KO.
you gotta stop cutting that corner. Every time I flick onto you in that sector, you run across that corner.
It's your dad up to 4th. We've got Venom in 3rd. 20 seconds off the lead, but he's got 9 seconds on It's Your Dad, who's pushing hard.
What is it on this track? About 22 seconds for a pit stop? Or less?
I think it's closer to 20. I don't know that for a fact though.
Well,
Wayne Hammer in 5th. Swizz in 6th. Although Dragoon's close enough to him and I would hazard a guess has less penalties. So,
Wow.
and Swizz has gone a bit long there. These two are having a proper battle, aren't they?
and Dragoon a bit of a corner cut there. But he'll get away with that one.
Definitely keeping with him.
Yeah. It's now the closest battle on the whole track again. Everyone else
And
is
It's
spaced
Your
out.
Mum. It's Your Mum is going to be joining that party very shortly, I feel.
Well, that's good. We'll have a freeway battle.
Give it another 1 or 2 laps, depending how hard these two battle. Oh, Swizz on a bit deep there. Dragoon's made a bit
He's
of
under
ground.
a bit of pressure, isn't he? He's got a banana
Your Mum
behind
is
him.
coming out.
So we'll stay on board with Dragoon and see if he can catch Swizz.
Oh yeah, he's definitely caught him there. And I see an arrow behind. One more lap. It's your mum is going to be on this battle. Dragoon pulling out the slipstream of Swizz there. Perhaps again there's a little lag that we can't see. It's quite solid. Oh, he's got the pace in that straight line as Dragoon sensibly just backs out.
Yeah, it would be stupid for him to go for a move just there.
Yeah, I agree, yeah. Really, he does some closing pace at the end. He's got it again, but sensibly just takes it easy. But here is It's Your Mum now on the back of this.
Yeah, I can see him getting past the both of them before very long.
I've gone in with It's Your Mum now. He's just going to judge this. Swizz with the wide car.
Well, at the moment, Swizz is doing everything
he's gone deep,
he needs
Swizz.
to do.
Went a bit deep there, but picked the throttle up okay. Here we go. This is definitely going to be a three-way battle. What line is It's Your Mum going to pick? He's just gone inside but gone back outside.
Ooh,
nice driving. Right up now. This is going to be big. Dragoon in the slipstream this time.
Can each driver hold their own?
A little bit of lag from Dragoon.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah, It's Your Mum sensible there. Swizz and Dragoon going into Champions Wall together. Swizz gets out of it. A little bit of contact, but that's racing, I think, going in. You take the Champions Wall with another car.
I think Swizz should have not gone side by side with Dragoon there.
Well, nothing lost, I don't think, there, really. Swizz might feel a little bit like he was pushed off there, but like you say, you know, Dragoon had the inside line, so personally for me, that's racing.
Yeah.
You go into those 50-50s like It's Your Mum's doing now with Dragoon. He's got up the inside. Oh, a little bit of contact. Swizz has got back past Dragoon. This is some battle now. It's Your Mum. A very direct overtake there. Dominated the apex.
And who's this coming in?
Oh, Dragoon up the inside of Swizz. Dragoon, that was...
Yeah, I caught that
a little
before
much
I changed.
there.
And Mr.
And now
Posglad is catching them.
Here comes my man. He's up to 8th. He's going to go 7th.
Wow.
He's tried an inside line as you get it stopped in time. Oh, Swizz has got a good exit. They're going to be alongside each other.
Dragoon, you are going
That was
to have
exciting.
to calm down a bit with your driving.
It was a little feisty, a bit too feisty, I think, there.
Yeah.
Into the pits goes Swizz, so there's probably some damage caused from that. Probably not going to be overly happy. Let's see what Posglad can do now. Dragoon's got a response. He's a bit slow on that apex. It's Your Mum now looks to make some more ground.
Had a broken front wing from
Right, I see.
that incident. Well, it is good to see Pos back in the points. My Tuesday teammate.
Still early doors. Not even a third of the way through yet.
Wow. What have we got? Shag 10th. Xbox 11th. He's having a lonely race. Swizz has got to go to the end from here to get anything from this. So Jack is nearest Amic 12 seconds ahead of Keogh in second now.
11.6 I've got, yeah. Venom's 22 seconds behind, so it's another 11-second gap.
Yep. There are no battles on track.
It's your dad. We've got 5 seconds back, so catching Venoms. And fresher tyres as well, I think. Did It's Your Dad pit?
A
little
not
late
sure.
on that, Apex. Let's have a look. I'll have a look.
Right.
It's Your Dad has pitted. So he's on the freshest tyres at the front, but more than a pit stop back from the leader, 26 seconds. But he is catching. I believe that gap is coming down a little.
Well, I'll stay on board with him
before.
for now. Since there's not a lot else going on track.
Yeah, agreed. Dragoon is keeping with Osglad, but and Swizz is coming up to Xbox, but you're probably doing the right thing by staying with It's Your Dad. 26.4, that gap is coming down to the leader, so some good pace from It's Your Dad right now.
Yeah, but he's also lagging a bit as well. He's doing the thing where when you turn the corner and then you start putting the power down again, it looks like he's drifting.
Yeah.
So the lag takes over.
Oh, 26.6, he lost a couple of tenths in that last sector. But he is definitely catching third. So I suppose without really any tyre knowledge, I would say that you'd be aiming for 35 laps. So
yeah, you want to go at least half distance.
Likely. See, if it was a third, then what would we be looking at? So 23, lap 23 if they're looking at 2-stop, depending on tyre wear.
Well, if they're doing the 1-stop,
we'll soon see.
They will definitely go further on the second set of tyres through the car being a lot lighter. And hopefully less rain, but I don't think we're going to get to the less rain stage. Scroll through, see what's happening everywhere else. Poz has left Dragoon now.
Shaved the wall a bit there too. It was a beautiful angle, but close.
Oh, we have a battle for 10th.
Wider line. Oh, I see it.
We have Xbox, Shag, and Swizz. So I'll stay on board with Xbox for the time being.
Oh, I'd go on board with Swizz if I were you, because then you can see all 3 cars.
Yeah.
Oh, contact, I think, must have just tapped the back of Xbox. And here we go, here's Swizz, he's got a run. Let's first pick the throttle up a little bit more now.
Himself.
Has he got damage, do you think? Must have it. Oh, Swizz had to crawl around that corner then.
It doesn't look like it,
must have
but so far...
Again, yeah.
When...
We haven't been able to see the damage, have we?
Yeah. They've had wing damage when we can't see it.
Mustafa going in. No, he's not going into the pits.
He's definitely not got damage. Unless he doesn't want to pit.
Fairly steady. Well, it looked like he took that corner fairly well, so probably not. I'll just have a quick pop back and look at if It's Your Dad is... Oh, It's Your Dad right on Venom's. Oh, this is an overtake, I think. Oh, no, he's backed off. He's backing off. So he's right behind Venom's there.
Wow, he caught him. Venom's must have made a mistake.
I'm surprised he didn't go for an overtake there. But again, it's risky going at the Champions Wall, so...
Definitely.
Yeah, he's just thinking of a different overtaking position. Picks the throttle up nicely there.
Shag's still
He's got those fresher tyres, remember, as well.
Oh, that's a nice overtake. Oh no, you've run wide, Swizz. What you done? Shag's coming back at you. No, Swizz has got a Shag for 11th, or has he? Shag's coming back.
I think the... Oh, It's Your Dad has just tapped the back of Venom's there and managed to save the car well, but dropped back a bit, about a second now. Again, I can't see any damage, so fingers crossed that's the case.
It's just a crazy race. Oh,
And
someone's
Swizz has
retired.
gone.
I wonder
Is
if he
that
had an
damage?
accident with Shag then, because those two were the closest to each other. Well, his car's still going round.
Is that just a normal retirement then?
I'm not sure. It's a strange one. There's obviously something happened between them.
And he had a bit of an issue with Dragoon as well.
I'm sure we'll find out very soon what's happened to old Swizzy.
You'll be getting a message, will you? Oh, Venom's.
Either that or he'll
Bit
be on the
wide.
stream.
You on board with It's Your Dad?
Yep.
Good decision. Here we go now. Oh, and Venom's gone
He's
wide
got it
there.
now.
Those tyres going off.
Oh, what have you done, Kai?
That's a shame. Have we got any damage? It doesn't look like damage. He kept out of the wall very well there.
He'll most likely,
Looked like
even though we can't see it, he'll most likely have end plate
lag.
damage because he hit the back
yeah.
of Venom's.
Well, he's not going in. I mean, for me, that looked like when Venom's was just subtly turning a little bit right, just to so you're in line with that kink that the straight does. And
Yeah.
It's Your Dad really didn't take that into consideration. We should have been alongside there, but I would have just edged it to the right because, yeah, I mean, Venom's can't drive straight there because that would go off the track. So
Definitely
perhaps,
not.
perhaps what's happened. It's Your Dad now, though. Perhaps with a bit of wing damage, he's very slidey.
Yeah. Looks very
Same with
sluggish on the throttle.
animations, really.
Yeah, he's missing the corners.
It does. I think that does indicate he's got damage. Unfortunately, closest battle there. Yeah, he's gone wide. Oh dear.
Right, so we've got
Is he gonna
Hammer
come
and
in?
Bomb next.
I'm just going to see if It's Your Dad is pitting. No. He's going to try and take the paint.
Right, he's already done his pit stop, hasn't he?
Yep. So he doesn't. if he's got damage, he's going to be losing. Look like more than a second a lap. But if it's such a long race, you're going to be better off pitting and taking the pain. Who are you on board with then, Scott?
I am on board with Hammer, as It's Your Mum is closing in on him. I think he's worn his tyres out to a certain degree. Because
I still have Switzer's car going round. Oh, he's gone, isn't he?
Yeah, I think it's either he's lagged out or something's happened that I've missed on the stream. He's got that annoyed with it. Either he's hit the wall or something. And he could have just quit. Which we won't know until after the race.
It's Your Mum now. Picking the apexes, really hunting down Hammer. I think there might be a move on here. Maybe this lap, perhaps next lap, depending on the apexes. Hammer went a little wide. It's Your Mum caught a bit of the curb, but we gained a touch. Too far back to have a go. Most drivers being sensible with the champions wall there. Definitely making time now. Stay at the wall. Slide on the curb.
Who's this?
Oh, Venom's retired. Venom's has gone.
Wow.
Oh, wow. That was third place, I believe.
Yep.
Wow. So It's Your Dad then, despite the contact, is going to retain. Well, he's going to go for that podium position. Yeah, in the wall.
He's binned it in the
Venom's, yeah.
That is a shame.
And
Hammer's dead.
gone.
Yeah, I got that one on stream. Mum had to cut the corner slightly to avoid him.
Another car going, just planted that seed, and the flower unfortunately has blossomed.
Definitely.
That was a real pop of that right side tyre there as it dug into the wall. Right then, so there go our battles, unfortunately.
Oh dear, I found out what happened to Swizz, but I will not say it over mic.
Okay. Xbox has just been lapped by Jack.
Wow.
That's the closest battle we got. So we've got 8 drivers left now, I believe. No, 9 must have it.
Yep.
Yeah. So Must was in 9th.
Out of 15. I suppose that's not bad. Which, is it me? Or does it look like the rain's slowing down?
Yeah, I'll let you know.
I think. There's a 16-second gap. Jack needs 5 seconds, let's say, to get a free pit stop.
Ah, I see.
And he's got 7 laps until halfway distance.
It's Your Mum and It's Your Dad together again on track, 3rd and 4th.
Well, it's how it should be, isn't it?
Where are the kids?
The kids are running about everywhere else.
So we've got KO just coming up to lap Shag. Oh, Shag going quite wide there.
Yeah, I'm on board with him
Done
to
well
see
to-
how we...
Did well not to put it in the wall at any stage there. He's moving over now for KO. That's very considerate driving.
Swizz, you can't send me messages on here.
Which Your Dad with a little bit of contact with the wall, I think. Again, that might have been a bit of damage.
Wow. A lot of these drivers seem to be in the wars. Well, there's two cars that have stayed out of trouble this whole race. And it's the top two. Jack
Oh,
and
it's
Keogh.
your dad. Hold on, cool. Just had a moment on the grass.
Ah, right.
Could have gone badly.
Seems to be every time I take the camera off him, he has a moment.
Well, he's clearly quick.
Yeah,
Just
definitely.
just pushes the boundaries perhaps a little bit too far with the grass and curbs. He's going into the pits now,
Again.
so
It's
I
a
think it
second
was
stop.
damage. We're definitely sort of in the one-stop window now. I haven't seen any drivers look at the two-stop.
Well, the only driver
Well,
so
not
far to do a
preferentially,
two-stop
anyway.
is it's your dad.
It is. It's your dad, and I think we think it's both times for damage
Yeah,
rather than
he's
tyre
had a
wear.
wing change this time. And we've got Positively Gad just moved into fourth.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's gone back to
and-
fifth.
Oh, he's gone wide, trying to keep that position.
Ah,
Not too late. It was a close one, but
well, he'll get
we're in
this
the right
position
place.
back rather shortly, I would
If he
see.
can keep it on the track. Yeah, there's the damage from last lap, I believe. Ooh, good control there. Back end sliding a bit with these cold tyres.
I'm loving these noises.
You should hear me play golf. I'm terrible.
Well, if you want to join a golf league, we are doing one.
Are you?
Yeah,
What sort of assists do you have? You do play, actually.
I don't know. You'd have to talk to Poz and that. I don't play it. I can't get on with the game.
I'd probably be up for that. Yeah, there's a few of us that play, actually, that we've been playing with advanced swing and stuff. Anyway, enough about that.
Wow.
So we've got It's Your Dad. Tracking, yeah, it's tricky. Feed the Goat, Lewis is an absolute beast. So is Mark,
Yeah.
Horus Phoenix. They're such good players. It's brilliant. Devastating to play against them.
Well, I played
Okay,
it for
so-
5 minutes. Uninstalled it. What we got now?
We've definitely got It's Your
19.2
Dad all-
second gap.
He's all over the back of Posglad here.
Well, that was inevitable. He's on fresher, cleaner tyres.
Yep. Here we go now. Can he be patient and watch the back
Time to do or die.
back of other cars?
Ooh.
Ooh!
Wow. Got to be
He's got no
careful.
assist on by the looks of it.
Stretching those gears out a bit as well.
Who's going to get the apex right? Posglad defensive. That's nice. Lost a little bit of exit speed there, and here comes It's Your Dad now.
Oh, he lost the back end and
he's
hit
really
the wall
struggling
again.
to pull out.
I think he's definitely
Really
got wing
struggling.
damage again. Who's that?
Oh, Mustafa's gone. Shag's
What?
gone.
Retired?
Well, that's what it says.
That's
I'll
a
stay
shame.
on board because possibly we can see the damage. That's contact again. It's Your Dad. I'm getting caught out by the braking points of Posglad.
Wow. The braking points
I
are
did
going
see
to be thrown out the window slightly with the wet weather.
Oh, it's a lottery, isn't it? But with the
Yeah.
different assists as well, that probably changes things. Just needs I guess, to be further back from Posglad, It's Your Dad, going onto that straight, so he doesn't have to really turn to get out of the slipstream, because every time he does that, he's like putting it into the wall. So he's got, again, we're in the same position. So I'm not sure he has got too bad a damage, you know. I know it looked like quite a heavy hit, but Oh, this is again similar situation. He's given himself a little bit more leeway now. This looks promising. Oh, has he got the straight line speed? I think he's going to have to pull out of this, isn't he? Yeah. Very wise. Ponsglad bump in there. This is his opportunity.
Yeah.
That's good racing.
Pos was just a sitting duck at the end.
Yeah. I think he got on the grass a little bit as well, so his acceleration got binned. Coming out of the Champions Wall, but they dealt with that well. It should have shown some good patience.
So,
Good battle.
as it stands, we've got Jack in first, Keogh in second, 20.5 seconds behind. It's your mum.
We are getting into that pit stop window, aren't we?
Wow. Third is 57 seconds behind first. There's
Yeah.
a 30-second gap between second and third. Fucking hell.
Well, that's because we've lost Venom, and it's your dad had the contact issues. That's an extra pit stop. Pace-wise, he is definitely up there. I mean, it's still in the balance for me with Ponsglad and It's Your Dad. Clearly, obviously, It's Your Dad is quicker, but Ponsglad has got that consistency.
Definitely, yeah. Right, let's see if Jack pits this lap. He's coming onto the wannabe back straight.
Decision time.
Nope,
Not
he
this
stays
lap, he
out
says.
another lap. Right, we need a battle.
See
We need
what
to G
KO's
these
doing.
guys up. Get them to either drive quicker or slower, so that we get more battles. Hello.
No pitting
Newman.
for KO either.
Right, so we've got Dragoon and Jan is the next battle. They're the closest two cars on track.
You don't seriously think that people... Oh, we've lost Xbox.
Oh no.
Another crash. You don't seriously think that people are going to try the zero stop, are they?
Well, I tried
We'll
it
soon
in
find out, I guess.
I tried it in a 50% on Inters. It nearly worked
And?
until I hit the wall.
There's that word.
Broke my front wing.
Nearly. Did you nearly score points?
Oh, I scored points. I think I got 4 points.
Right then, surely Jack's going to pit now, if he is going to pit. Yeah, in he comes. Gets it stopped rather nicely. A little bit more acceleration as he went in. So then, will KO pit? The mathematician in us all says yes.
Well, he's got to have.
And logic provides.
Jack's won this.
Yep. And KO second. That's pretty much over.
Unless Jack crashes or Keogh crashes. Heaven forbid. Right, is Itchy Mum? No, he's not pitting. He's doing another lap. But It's Your Dad is looking like he's closing in on Mum again. Another one's left or retired. Or is it the
Yeah, it's Xbox.
Ah, right. Well, unless he's got a video of himself lagging out,
Dragoon pits.
that will be a race ban if he's rage quitted.
Who's that?
Xbox.
Xbox?
Because he left the session. If he's rage quitted it, it'll be a race ban for the next race.
Jack's coming up to lap Renault.
Right, so that will be Dragoon because Shag is retired. Well, we'll stay on board with Jack for a little while. He hasn't had much telly time.
Give him some air time, why not? I think they're both on fresh tyres. I think Dragoon just pitted as well, so it's going to have a little bit of pace, but that's a superior apex there from Jack.
Cowley has predicted it right in Jack to win. He's going to be having the blue flag soon.
Dragoon gets out of the way. Impressive apexes from Jack there, very smooth and getting that diagonal line through the champion's wall very nicely. Get on the power much easier, there's no loss of traction because of bouncing off the curb. Made it look easy. It's your mum is in 5th now. He must have had a pit stop. Another one? Yeah. So Dragoon is the last car on track. In 7th. I see, right. Sorry, I was thinking of It's Your Dad. It's Your Mum, yeah, 2 stops. Same as It's Your Dad. And everyone else, 1 stop. So 7 cars remaining. Has Poz pitted yet? He's pitted once, yeah. Oh, right, okay. Let's see, he's got 2 penalties, but he's had a very clean race for the last 20 laps. And going as fast as 1:27.4. Let's see if I can spy when he pitted. When did he pit? I believe he might have pitted on lap 2. Because it's a 1:51. Right. Yep. I think he's pitted lap 2, so he's effectively hasn't really pitted yet. No. But he has got Itchy Mum closing in on him now. He has indeed. And I'm on board. So Posgard pits. Well, he wasn't going to be able to do 60 odd laps on the tyres. So he figured rather than battle with It's Your Mum, just move over and get the tyre stop done. Wise. Soldier Jan in 4th now, as Posgard comes out behind him. Jan is going to have to do another stop soon, I should think. Because he was an early stopper. I'll see when he pitted. Again, lap 2, I think. 151. So they're effectively in the same boat. Well,
yeah.
with Soldier Jan needing to stop very soon.
It all depends on which
So-
one of them saved their tyres more in the past 30 odd
Well,
laps.
Posglad in 4th. It's, well, in 5th right now, but effectively 4th. And let's see how far is 6th behind. It's your dad. He's oh no, sorry, I take that back. Dragoon.
It's your dad's in 7th.
He's 23 seconds behind or so. And Pit, and yeah, we've got a pitter. Soldier Jan. So is he gonna come out next to Dragoon? I think Dragoon's gonna get out. He's gonna be out in front. Oh, he's got a bit of Kirby there. Yeah. Surely Dragoon's gonna go past here.
No, Dragoon has to brake for the corner, doesn't he? As long as...
Oh, indeed.
Yeah, Jan's got it. He's kept 5th. With no doubt Dragoon's going to have to stop again in the next... I'd say around lap 55 for Dragoon, because he was an early stopper as well. Or an earlier
True.
stopper. Unless the rest of them are just going to say fuck it and try and go to the end. Kai's, it's your dad, is going slowly. Something's wrong.
Is he?
It's showing him with a full front wing, but he's...
That sounds like a
he's
puncture.
got a puncture, yeah. I'm trying to see which tyre.
Oh, 91 mile an
Rear
hour.
left.
There's something, yeah.
Yeah, it's the rear
Oh, I
left
see it,
tyre.
yeah. That's contact, that's not tyre wear.
Oh, that's a
Well,
shame.
He's
Inters?
gone on the winters.
Has he
Is that
run?
a game glitch?
Has he run out of wet tyres through the amount of times he's pitted? Because it'll only recycle the tyres.
Maybe they're all damaged.
Wait,
I
no.
didn't think he had punctures before.
No.
His cautionary stab at the throttle there.
Oh God.
He's made the apex. It
We'll stay on
doesn't
board
look
with him
drier,
for a minute.
but dude.
No. I'm
think,
going to stay on board with him for a minute just in
Yeah,
case.
this is going to be exciting, isn't it? Okay, that was well negotiated. I'd expect it to be a little bit more problematic, that corner. Okay, so... Whee! Oh, that was a wall there. No contact.
I don't know how he's doing this. I'd be struggling like heck.
The rain looks
there is a wall.
very heavy still. Ooh,
I wonder if he selected the wrong tyre by accident.
Or maybe just the game auto-selected because he was out of wets, perhaps, or...
Yeah. Well, that
he
did
needs
it
to go
for me
back
the
in
other
and get
day
back
at
on the
Baku.
wets, I think.
Yeah, I used every single dry set of tyres at Baku and it put me on wets. I did not like it.
He's staying on the inters.
Yeah, he's got no
providing
wets
that's what
left.
he's actually on and the game isn't lying to us. Oh, so he's having
So
a
Jack
kick
is
getting out the
still in
throttle.
first. He's got a 27-second gap over second now. He was run away with it. It's your mum. Is third. Positively glad. Fourth. Sodian fifth. Dragoon.
Oh no, it's
sixth.
over. It's over. It's
It's
your
your
dad's.
dad's,
Yeah. Trying to accelerate and always going to struggle on the wrong tyre there. Shame.
Wow. So we technically have 6 cars driving around the track now, which makes coverage a lot easier.
Yeah. Is there going to be any action? Guess the closest battle we've got now is Dragoon to Soldier Jan.
Yeah, that is the closest. But I don't think it's going to happen.
No, you might be right.
And then we've got the ghost of Swizz, who unfortunately will not score points because he's a ghost.
Well, yeah, looks like could have just hung in there. There would have been points up for grabs. 7th being the last position, that's 6 points. Makes the practice time that you put in more worthwhile.
Definitely. I'm very surprised really, with it being a computer game, that people stick around to watch. Like, we are 2 hours in to the stream, and there's still people watching. I get bored watching the real Formula 1.
You're not selling it, Scott. You're not selling it.
I know. It just surprises me when people can sit there and just watch things. Alright, so Dragoon isn't catching Jan. Jan isn't catching Pos.
We could do with a battle, really, couldn't we?
We've got Ben in 3rd. Keo a mission and a half ahead of Ben, Mom. And we've got Jack in 1st, who has basically ran away with it from the start. So we'll stay on board with Jack for a bit, give him some TV time, because there's nothing else on track happening.
There isn't, unfortunately, no. Jack is coming up to a car. Mercedes, I think it was. Is there a Mercedes on the...
There is a Mercedes, that is
grid?
Pos.
Aha,
And
of course.
I think that is also... Wait. Oh. Did Hammer retire?
Hammer binned it, didn't he?
Oh, yeah.
It was just after the other car
Oh, Jack.
had gone in the wall, and it probably put him off.
So
24 laps to go then. Jack, let's see what sort of pace he's had.
4th place is being lapped when Jack catches. Ooh.
So
Just get off that grass, Jack.
25.7. 25.7. I presume that's the fastest lap of the race.
Most
Let's
likely.
have a little look. Let's see, KO's got a 26.3. It's your mum. 26.2. Posglad. Maybe a 27. A 26.3. That's pretty good. He's got a bit of pace. 26.6 from Soldier Jan. And a 27.1 from Dragoon.
I think he's trying to just get to the end and not crash now.
Yeah, it'd be the thing to do. Pick up those points. Starting 12th on the grid. 6th is... oh, because it's 6th, so that's actually 8 points. Well, that's definitely worth it.
Well, it's telling Jack to pit.
Is it? How can you see
he's
that?
on
You're
his
in the cockpit.
dashboard. Bit. It's telling him to pit.
Surely it's definitely not raining less, so
Oh, it's telling them all to pit,
Auto.
so it's probably just a glitch.
yeah. Yeah. Having pitted so logically on lap 35, I think we've probably seen the last of the pit stops, barring any damage.
Yeah. Oh. God.
Okay,
Well,
then
no.
Mercedes. Is it a Mercedes coming into sight now?
It is. It's Poz's car that Jack is
Yeah.
coming up to.
Oh, there's
lap.
another one as well. It's Swizz's ghost car actually, Force India.
Ah, right.
But Poz is just in front of that.
Stay on board with Poz. See how quickly he's being caught. Blech. I can't talk today. I'm struggling. Next couple of laps, he's going to have to move that way, I think.
Well, I don't think he would have got a blue flag yet. He's still too far away.
Potts is only 11 seconds behind third place at the moment.
And that's
So there
it's your mum.
Yeah, so there could be a chance for him to catch up and fight for that podium.
Jack isn't catching him as quickly as I thought he would.
Well, is he going to be pushing?
Gap?
Does he not want to? He doesn't really want to crash, does he? What's he got? 122 Pozzies behind him.
122.7, yeah. I'll check out what laps they've just done.
And Swizz's ghost car is 5 minutes and 55 seconds behind the leader. Brilliant.
Right, so Poz just did a 26.7. He's constantly in the 26s, which is very good pace.
Yeah. The sky is starting to get brighter. Are we going to have a dry ending? Or
He
Inter's
just popped in a
ending?
27. Let's see what Jack's doing right now. So his last two laps are a 26.1 and 26.4. So he is catching about half a second a lap.
Yeah.
Let's compare that to the pace then of It's Your Mum. 28.1 and 27.3. Those two pretty ropey laps there. So laps before 26.7 and 27.5, 26.8 is a bit inconsistent from It's Your Mum.
Very.
Again, it's probably the assists talking there, but
It could be. Could well be.
Posglad 22.7 still, so keeping pace with Jack. That's good.
Ow. What have we got? Lap 50. So we've got 20 laps left. And
23.1, so he's lost 4 tenths there.
if it stays as it
Jack
is,
now's
podium will be Jack, Keo, and Mom.
Posglad to It's Your Mum there. That gap's down to 10 seconds now, I believe.
Right.
Yep. 10.5 seconds.
Well, there's still plenty of laps left for him to be getting onto that podium.
Jack is definitely in sort of the blue flag territory now. I hope that doesn't put Posglad off, because if he continues... Oh, we've lost Dragoon. Dragoon.
You know, at the
Dragoon's left
start of the
session.
race...
It looks like a lag out.
Yeah, he normally does that. At the start of the race, when I said 5 to finish, I was joking.
Well, the full wet will do that, won't it?
Yeah. Let's just hope it isn't a commentator's curse, where I've said it and then it happens.
Well, we take 5 at this stage.
Yeah. Right.
Now Jack really on the back of Posglad. See if I can spot a blue flag. No, not yet. Oh, Posglad, he's gone long and wide.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose
yeah,
that
he's
gets
gone
that
out the
done.
way now.
Made a mistake there, but
'Tis a shame, but everyone's human.
1:14. It's your mum. So gap still 10 seconds, even with that mistake. So if the time screens are to be trusted, I'll have to stay on board with Posglad. 24.8. Oh, he did. No, he's 26.8 now. Actually, he's now 12 seconds behind.
Yeah. Would you trust anything that the Codemasters make?
Well, I can't trust it there, because I was expecting a change and it came through the mistake.
Yeah.
But yeah, the yellow flag penalties on this game infuriate me. It's a shame, but it sounds like 2017 it's going to be a lot better.
Well,
Better contact
hopefully
model.
they don't bring an update out that absolutely destroys the game again.
Yeah, agreed.
Like, as they've got the beta, it sounds absolutely perfect. Let's hope they keep it that way.
Oh, Posglad, he keeps getting out of shape there at the beginning of Sector 2, the end of Sector 1. Saved it and slid there, but he needs to watch...
He's trying to keep his tyres cool. Running off the dry line.
No, I do think that was a slide. I don't think there was any intention in that. I think he was on those brakes pretty hard with his fingers and eyebrows crossed. So let's see, 28 seconds, well, 1 minute 28 seconds from the leader now. And we got 1:16.1 for It's Your Mum. 1:16.7. So there's been a bit of a mistake there. Such a long race that could still be a battle.
Definitely.
We've got 18 laps left. A 10-second gap. Mistake dependent, probably.
Well, Jack could come in the pits and do another pit stop and still have time ahead of second.
Oh, he's close to the wall there though, blimey. Oh. I suppose you've got to kind of point it in that direction because it's pretty understeery anyway, but
Yeah.
when you're only half a metre from the wall and you've done that, I suppose it's nailed, but it's bloody risky. Places like Baku, as I found out.
Oh,
Shearer.
don't mention
Can't
Baku,
do
it annoys me so much. I've never
I
finished a
love the
race
track.
there.
I've won there.
Yeah.
Very close race
I've only won at one track, and that was in your league.
at Spain. You dominated it as well, it's very good.
Oh dear.
A bit bouncy from Jack there. Still though, never really looked massively in trouble.
No.
It's got that
I
element
think
of control.
as the positions are now is how we're going to finish the race.
Yeah, you're possibly right there.
Barring any
Very
severe
possibly.
accident.
Who are you on board with at the moment then, Jack?
I'm on board with Jack, seeing so there's
Oh, he
nothing
did.
happening.
Do you know what? He did it again, so it's actually his line is to run it like that close to the wall on the right side there of the end at sector 1.
Right.
So that's controlled
Dare to be different.
risk.
Ah. Right. Who else is here? Keo. Wait. Fucking hell. Jack's on the back straight. Keo's just finishing the first sector.
Oh, 2
That
cars
is a
up in
gap.
front for Jack. Is one of them going to be Swizz? Swizz again? There's 3 cars up.
That is
So
Swizz
one is
there.
Swizz's ghost car.
I
there's
assume the
another
other
2
one will
in
be
front of Jack.
Dragoon's ghost car. Let's try and find out. Yeah, one's Swizz, one's Dragoon, and the other one is It's Your Mum in third. So Jack is coming up to lap 3rd place.
Wow.
Hell of a race.
And it's your mum seemingly struggling a little bit because it's a ghost car. Like unless he's just gone past it. Perhaps that's what must have what happened, yeah.
Yeah.
They're going pretty slow, aren't they? It's a little bit of a distraction or excitement, would you say, for Jack as he goes through the transparent card, takes advantage of that. That is one thing that Codemasters have got right.
Yeah,
It's a shame that you can't have invite only and then
sometimes-
people still get back in. Though.
Yeah, sometimes they don't. The cars, when someone lags out, don't ghost. And they stay as a solid
it's
car.
scary.
And that's the...
Oh,
Jack
Jack.
hit the wall.
Jack just touched the wall there. Again, we can't see any damage. Personally, I can't see how his handling is.
No, it looks like he's gotten away with that.
Looked okay, but he seems to be the sort of driver that would maybe accommodate for that. It's a bit slidey.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think, is he not a little bit more hesitant? This will tell us. Is he going to go close to that wall? I think he's got damage. I
Well,
think he's got
he
damage
has
there
got the
'cause
time
he didn't attack that
over
wall at
second.
all.
As long as he doesn't
Might
lose
as well
too
pit
much
now.
time over this lap, he could go in the pits end of the lap, come back out in first, and go for it again.
I'd definitely pit now, rather than drive round with an unfamiliar broken front wing. If he's going to do it, he's probably going to do it now. You'd have to think, having just got that damage that we think he's got. So what's the gap again?
30 odd
41 seconds.
41. Fucking hell.
Pit, Jack. Come on, Jack. Let's be sensible. No, I don't think
No,
he
he's
is.
staying
Okay,
out.
Maybe
He's
the
gonna stay
damage.
out.
Maybe it's not too severe.
Unless he's just being cautious because he's... How old are his tyres? 20 laps? 20 odd laps old now. He's got to go to the end on them. Another 13 laps.
I'm just going to check his last lap because I thought, can't help but think it was a lot slower. Actually, it was a 25.5.
Right.
2:25.5. So, and he's actually gone quickest in the first sector. So I think, I don't think he has got damage at all. In fact, it might be getting drier.
Well, the sky is looking
I've misread that
brighter.
one.
There is definitely the dry line.
It still looks like it's raining pretty heavy on my screen.
Yeah, it still looks like a monsoon, but will it get dry? Will it stop raining in the last 5 laps? You never know with a Codemasters game. It can go from wet to dry to wet to dry to wet again, all in one race.
Yeah. Jack's starting to get on the back of It's Your Mum now. It's not crazy quick catching, but it's happening. Let's check some of the gaps again. So It's Your Mum 122.2.
43 seconds behind. Damn. Pardon me.
So 135 and 123. So it's unfortunately that gap has stayed at 12 seconds for Posglad, but 4th place.
He's
quality.
Well, the
Great
ones
points.
that have finished have still done bloody good races. To those who didn't finish, you'll have to try better next time. Whatever the next track is. What's after Canada? Baku.
Baku. Baku.
You'll have to do better and finish in Baku, which I'm going to put a prediction in now. 7 will finish next Saturday. Jack is definitely there now.
Yeah, he's going quickly as well.
Come on, Ben, get out where?
24/7. Quickest lap of the race.
Wow. And he's being held up now.
There's some blue flags going on here. Yeah, this is the time to be sensible.
Well, looking for the perfect place to let him through.
Here we go. Surely he's going to let him through now.
No.
No. There's a lot of blue flags here.
He's going to get drive-through penalty if he's not careful.
He is, yeah.
Is he letting him through now?
Lag, but
he hasn't slowed down. He's not slowing down to let him through. And Jack's hit the back of him.
And contact. And he's battling back.
What are you doing, Ben? This is just ridiculous.
Yeah, okay, he's letting back through.
That
was
on stream.
a bit silly. That was a bit silly. Let's hope Jack's damage isn't too bad. Seemingly not, as he's run through. See how much time that cost him though. So we did a 1:14.7 the lap before. Sorry, 1:24.7. 1:27.7. And It's Your Mum.
9 seconds.
26.9 and then a 29.3.
Wait,
A little bit unfortunate.
9. Oh, it's 11 seconds the gap. So he's gained a second as Pos.
Perhaps Pos made a mistake as well, then, because they lost 3 seconds on that lap.
Yeah.
So 1:39.3 plays 1:20. You're right. Yeah, it's exactly 11 seconds. So I think Pos made a mistake. He should have gained 3 seconds, really.
It's something I haven't seen before. The two ghost cars are racing, but they're not overtaking each other. Wow. Okay, that's enough of that.
Yeah, that's a procession.
Go on, Jack. You can do it. 10 laps.
Bounce off the wall again a bit there.
Well, very exciting.
It's pretty steady now, isn't it?
It is.
Only 9 laps left though, with reaching.
So, how was your
Reaching the
first
finish.
experience of full quali and a full race on commentary?
All right. I think maybe I was a bit excitable at first, and I found myself just chatting endlessly. But I think I've calmed down a little bit now, so let you have a few words in edgeways. But it's been good fun. Nice to watch a race, and
Yeah.
I was tempted to actually be racing, so it's been quite surreal, really, but enjoyable nonetheless. Shame we didn't retain some 100%ers are not for me right now. Thank you, but I usually play cricket on a Saturday, so really good. Yeah, really good. We played a gig in the city, probably our best so far, really, certainly with the new lineup, and sold out of CDs and T-shirts, which is definitely good. That's a good sign. Got asked to play a few places as well, so we've got to. We're actually
a CD.
Well, we're going to record one first. New stuff anyway. Be our 3rd album, but
Wow.
these guys have been sort of building one for 2 years, and what we really plan to do is actually shoot a music video first as well, and that's going to be the big thing. Probably going to do it properly, and there's a guy that we've got on that is a friend of one of the girl singers, and he's done some really good stuff, so we're going to be looking into doing it. So yeah, I'll send you that when it's done in about a year, probably.
Nice one.
Some things are worth waiting for.
I do try and get as much free merchandise off bands as I can.
Well, it's, for me, it's you just want to engage people. It's not so much about the money. You can sort of empower, give them, affect their mood in a positive manner, then you are making a difference now, a little small or whatever it is, but
I think we're going to run out of laps.
It's good.
But
what, you think it's going to hit 2 hours? Sorry,
well, I think if we had 10 more laps, say we was on lap 53 at this point now, if we had 17 laps to go, I think Jack could lap Keo.
Okay, let's see what the cap is then.
It's a 47-second lap. Well, 46.
Yeah, but I mean, it was 43, wasn't it? So it's 47.4 now. It's not going up that big, is it? And you think it's 125 or 124 for a quick lap. So good enthusiasm, but I can't really see it. It's your mum is keeping with Jack. 127.7.
I suppose
141.9.
Fresh
your mum's got 30.
Tyres.
Let's have a little look at Soldier Jan. Okay.
Well, all of them are just running their own race now, aren't they? They've all got a gap.
Yep. So, Jack has 1 penalty. Oh, 2 penalties.
Well,
but that 24.7 is going to be the quickest lap. It's irrelevant, really, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. He's not going to lose that first place.
1, 2, 3, 4. KO has 4.
It's not too bad.
Let's see. Red Bull's got 1. Sorry, Itchy Mum's got 2. Oh, he had to serve a stop go. I think that was for perhaps holding up. Yeah. I think he served a stop go after holding up. Jack.
That's a shame.
Well, deserved, to be honest.
Yeah. It is
He
that as
pulled
well.
out and then just kept the throttle on, and Jack couldn't get past there, so he battled with him then. That was a silly thing. Right, so Posglad, 1, 2. Three penalties. And our last driver, Jan, 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
So everyone's got at least 2 pens, isn't it? Or mostly 3. Was it Jack or KO that was 2? Anyway, they are so widely spaced that it just doesn't matter, I don't think.
No. Unless Jack at the end of the race has a minute's worth of penalties, it's not going to take any effect.
No, the wall is the only thing stopping Jack from winning this race.
Exactly.
Soldier Jan's taking it. I've not watched him much, but he's taking it easy. Really getting out of the throttle. Maybe
he wants
just
to
making
finish in
sure
that
that he
fifth
brings
place.
it home. I just wondered if he's trying to look after the tyres.
It could be. There's only 2 people that have pitted once.
If he's got any tyre issues, he should just pit, because it's not going to affect him. So it's probably just him being cautious.
Yeah. That's why it's your dad was on the Inters. It was his 4th pit stop. So they only recycle the wets twice. Must be that.
Perhaps he could have gone back in the pits though and selected them.
I don't know.
Because you can go back on old tyres, can't you?
Yeah.
You can. Hey, he looked alright on the Inters for a lap. A little shady, and then he started attacking it, and then you lose your back end, and on the wrong tyre set, there's only one place to go.
Yeah, it's not the nicest thing. I'm just glad I wasn't on board with him when he crashed. Otherwise we'd have the underwater sound. Right, I need to get off my phone. Right, okay.
Creeping into the last few laps now. Just some solid driving happening now. Jack been the dominant force, it has to say. He looks the favourite to win, I would say, from seeing the table.
Well,
think,
if he doesn't win now,
who could potentially challenge him? For you, Protrix?
well,
Well, let me just
pace.
say, who can challenge for wins rather than championship? Because Jack's got quite a sizable lead now. Who are going to be the contenders for winning races in the future?
Well, if Jack finishes outside the top 3 and Protrix can win every race, he might have the chance. But the person
Good
I
showing
would
from
love
Senna.
to see
Shaming
to win a race, who isn't in this race today, is Matt Lowe. He's not the quickest driver, but I'd love to see him win a race.
He's a good guy, is he?
He's clean. Which is all you need. We should ban all these quick people from driving in from driving quickly, they should have a maximum of 4th gear. And there's not a great deal happening still.
Yeah, I've done 100% around Belgium. Not Belgium, sorry, Brands Hatch.
Yeah.
And I think I really enjoyed that. It's a shorter lap, obviously. But we did one around Brazil. And even though it's only another 10 seconds a lap more, perhaps I just don't like the track as much, but I wanted to do other things during the 100%
I understand.
slog.
I have had races
I mean,
like that. Like 100% around Baku, that is horrible.
Yeah.
Especially
if you're
you crash
engaged
out
and
on
you're
lap
actually
4.
racing, then that's fair enough. It is still wearing, but if you're plodding along, just keeping it steady for like half of the race, like this one's been with the heavy rain, then I don't.
Oh, who's this?
See the. It's your mum. Oh wow.
Oh no.
No. Is
Can
it
we
in
catch
the
where that is?
start of the first sector? I'm on with Posglad, yep.
Oh, he's hit the wall.
Wow, yeah.
He's lost his front
tire
left.
by the looks of it.
Yeah. What a shame.
Wow.
So Poz is going to get his
2
3rd
laps.
place. Wow.
My driver pick. Yeah, I've got him on the podium. Go on, Poz.
Wow. Jesus.
Yeah, don't get excited. Let's just stroke this thing home. I'm going to stay on board with Poz if that's alright.
Get your missus to do it. Come on, Jack. Last
I'm on
lap
steady
now.
right now. That's a podium there, lad.
I'll stay on board with Jack for his last lap.
Grass. Of course, yeah.
He's got to have his telly time now.
Yeah,
Although
fair enough.
They've all had plenty of it this race. I think I should just stick it on with Dragoon's ghost car.
He's gone past now. Is he going to attack that corner? No, very steady. Can't fault him at all. I think KO actually probably hasn't had much time either, but we'll get to him after Jack finishes.
What we got? Keo is only just starting his final lap.
It's a 50-second gap, I'd imagine.
Yeah. Wow.
Jack approaching another ghost lap car. Probably gone past Suez 5-6 times now.
Well, let's have a quick look.
Entertainment of
What's the gap?
sorts.
Swizz is 10 minutes behind Jack.
Might be a few more times than that then. Oh, Jack just backed off a little. That's a little strange. Just making sure, perhaps.
Yeah.
And going across the line now.
That did look like it was going to be exciting. The ghost car re-overtaking Jack, but no.
There we go. Little wiggle there. Celebratory wiggle.
Well done, Jack. Keo's next
Keo
across the
now.
line.
Approaching the final sector. Coming into the hairpin. A little bit on the grass there. Can he stay within 50 seconds? Oh, he just lapped Soldier Jan.
Yeah. These two are going to be the last to cross the line.
So Posgrad gets his third. Brilliant drive, mate.
Keo gets second.
Keo slows it, takes it steady.
Wow.
Well played. Soldier Jam with fourth, and unfortunately, we didn't make it to 5. It's your mum. Unfortunate incident. End of sector 1. A shame.
Wow. Well done, Jack.
Well played, Jack.
Thank you.
Wow.
Well done, KO.
How was the race for you, Jack?
Easy. I had
Well,
clear
you
track
dominated
the
it.
whole time. Didn't battle with anyone until Ben forgot what blue flags were. But apart from that,
Indeed.
Yes,
Easy.
I did watch that whole thing that he was doing. It was a bit strange.
but I'm happy.
Yeah.
It's like he pulled over to let you past, but then didn't get off the throttle, and then went in the hairpin with you. And did you get to damage on your wing?
Yeah, I did. I got an orange wing on the right side.
I think he had a stop go for it, but yeah, that was a little unfortunate.
But I'm happy.
Well, you should be. Definitely.
Yeah, very solid.
And good race, Jack.
Thank you.
How was your race, Keto? Oh, did you need a hug?
There we go, my audio is included. So, yeah, to answer your question from the start. Shut up! Leave me alone, okay? I'm trying my best to you. But no, yeah, Kai overtook me, and yeah, his back end was going all over the place. Like, I had to back out of a couple of corners because he was just turning into my line.
Yeah.
So I just thought to myself, I was running a Monaco setup as well, which was probably a bit of a mistake. That's probably why Jack was able to just disappear off into the distance and get like 0.3 of a second a lap on me.
Yeah.
But you know, it was my choice. I was just happy with just surviving because Canada is so hard. But the minute Kai screwed up, crashed out, I was just on my own, hanging out.
Wow.
It was a good race.
Wow. Yeah, you raced well. And the surprise in third then.
Yeah! Fucking crazy! Oh
Wasn't
my
it-
god!
You're my
I
pick,
missed
man.
that one.
You're my
I was-
pick.
Really? Oh yeah, cheers. Man. No,
Oh, it's like you
Nice to meet you.
use, because of the heavy rain, you know, with the assists. I use assists as well, and the heavy rain, it definitely comes to drivers like us more. What assist do you use, can I ask?
yeah, of course, mate. At the moment in that track, it was almost everything. It was absolutely shocking. That.
Brilliant, yeah. Get it down,
but-
mate.
Mate,
Love
my race was weird. At first corner, we had obviously the light glitch at the start, which kind of lets Swiss Dragoon move up a little bit, which is fair play. You take advantage of the game mechanics any way you can, don't you? And they did it. Then obviously, if I carried on going, I would have wiped Swiss Dragoon and about 6 other cars out, so I pulled off to the side. Got a warning for exceeding track limits for being nice. So basically, if you're a cunt, you don't get penalties in this game, but we'll leave that there. But yeah, after that, mate, head down, grinded, and then obviously Ben had the unlucky crash at the end, which I did.
2 laps from the end.
Obviously, it gets classified, don't they? But other than that, I will simply say as well, Ben, thank you so much for bailing us out today, mate. This, so I'll hand it back up to Scotty.
Wow. Congratulations to everyone who finished. All 5 of you who finished.
4.5.
Looking more like a Monaco race than a Canada, but there we go. Well then.
That's some good bells. Good bells.
Are we back to night racing? Possible.
No, we are back. I might as well fucking set the plug here. Why not? Fuck it,
I didn't know
plug
we had
yourself.
a race tonight.
Nah, for those of you who want to watch more esports stuff, we're back tomorrow night with yours truly and a second commentator of I have no fucking idea who it is yet. We're going to be in Austria and Britain for performance, then it's Tuesday, Mustafa Shag, and then Thursday, if we have any new people, trial race. But yeah, there you go.
Right.
So
And say
tomorrow night.
goodbye now. Bye
Bye now.
everyone. Bye.